have the audacity to come out with this half-baked piece of poo-poo, papa-poo-poo. Like, workbench in their house. Everything they needed was terraforming, and New Leaf would be perfect. Terraforming and a selection of skin tones, because y'all got me messed up every time I go onto my old New Leaf. I open the door and a little white character comes out and scares me. So I'm like, that's not me. That's not me, but it is me. If I look bad in this video, I have nothing to say. Stop flicking me in the face with water. Guys, just a quick disclaimer. I'm literally uploading this video on the day of the updates announcement of all the diving and stuff. But a lot of this stuff is still applicable, and I've corrected myself throughout the video, so hope you enjoy them. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. I wanted to make this video for a very long time. By a very long time, I meant ever since I played the first day on Animal Crossing New Horizons. Relax, right? There's just so much to cover in this game that is unsatisfactory. And can I just make a disclaimer? Not everyone's that much of a beg to be trying to make a crusty game work for themselves. At the end of the day, if I spent £40, nearly 50, on a game, I expect it to work for me without me having to try hard. I have notes. I actually have notes, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have notes. Animal Crossing, where do I begin? First time I played it was like in year 5, year 6 kind of time. I had an R4 on my Nintendo DS Lite. Shout out to everyone that knows them ones and not just the Nintendo DS or the Game Boy. Everyone had to start somewhere. I started with my Lite. It was a white one. I still have it now. I had an R4. I deleted it off of there thinking that I wouldn't actually... Thinking that it wouldn't actually work. It actually deleted the game. Animal Crossing Wild World. And we move on to New Leaf. Sorry, we're a bit naughty in this hood, aren't we? I don't know what's going on. New Leaf. I had a 3DS XL. To this day, it hasn't shown up in this house. I've searched everywhere. I've searched under my bed. Do you know how much effort that is? It's just nowhere to be seen. But I had it on that, okay? 3DS XL. 3DS XL. It was big and it was beautiful. Yeah. Had New Leaf on that. The best Animal Crossing game. Now we come to New Horizons. And I am thoroughly disappointed. Can they see my face? I'm thoroughly disappointed. I have a Switch Lite. Okay? Second hand, because I wasn't spending the full amount. The only game I have on this thing is Animal Crossing. That's how much I love it, okay? For them to have the audacity to come out with this half-baked piece of poo-poo, papa-poo-poo. Like, no one told me to buy the console. I did. God told me to do that. God said, Erin, I know you haven't been happy lately. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've just been lacking without the Animal Crossing in your life. You hear the new announcement? Come on. Now that's in my life, and okay, it's good for time passing, but it's not good for having fun. There's a difference between time passing and time having fun. Okay, the first note I have in this: should have released a finished game and not gassed up an incomplete game. Now, I will tell you why I think this game is incomplete. Ever since Red, okay? Red was the first red flag, if you want to say that. When the boat arrived, I was like, okay, lol, this is funny. This backed up, crusty, done out here boat arriving on the island. That's so cute, ha ha ha. I go into the boat, the vibe completely changes. Why are there drips in the background? Why is there echoing? Why all of this, the detail, the actual detail put into this? You could zoom into the photos to choose. I was like, this type of detail should have been spread out across the whole game. And you deep how you never see red now. You never see red. Ever since that weird little update, okay, that's it. These updates are just unfinished files in their code. Like, fam, I was talking to my brother about this because he helped me with some of these notes. He's not really little, he's like 13, but anyway. Now I have this game and I'm deep in. The thing is, I can't help obviously compare it to the old games because I played the old games, right? So, you know, it just really hurts my heart. It really hurts my heart to see how many characters that they haven't included. Obviously, you're not going to have Brewster, because why is there going to be a cafe on your island? Maybe in the museum, but because it's an island, the museum's a bit ghetto. So it's only going to have the wildlife on your island. Why are you going to be importing coffee just for one person to sit down and drink it? Even with Brewster, you could have introduced all of the characters from the old game, because they'd always just be visiting a holiday resort, just visiting the island. The Cyrus and Reese little side adventure in Harvey's Island, what was that? What was that? Because why am I taking pictures of their wedding anniversary? Cool if you guys thought it was cute, but I was just like, I just feel, what is this? You know, all of these little side mysteries, they feel way more thought out than the whole game in general. So this isn't really off the jump, because off the jump, I've said everything off the jump. The whole advertisement, the music, the theme tune, I hate it. I hate it probably because I have higher standards, and New Leaf's music banged all the way through. Every hour, beautiful music. Every hour, I felt taken to a different place. The graphics from this game with the New Leaf music, are you actually crazy? New Horizons theme tune, whack. Next thing, do you know what my brother said to me? He said you should be able to change the music into what you want. Bear with me, when I talk through these points, you're gonna deep. Why didn't Nintendo think about this? Because go back to when they released Isabelle on Smash Bros. They didn't want that hype to die down about Animal Crossing, so they thought, okay, now we've caught their attention with Isabelle. Now all the memes are flooding in. Now all the villager memes are flooding in. Do you know what we're gonna do now? We're gonna release that on top of the hype to keep it relevant and to keep people interested. Biggest mistake. Biggest mistake. Obviously it wasn't a mistake, because they're making a lot of money, loads of people like the game. But just allow me to complain. Okay, I'm gonna make a video on everything good about the game, but right now, let me just be mad. Let me just be mad, baby. Let me just be mad. So, the weather in this game is exquisite. Your villager's skin gets visibly wet. The details like that, spinning your umbrella is a continuous theme in all of the games, which I love. I love. The thunderstorms, wow. Like the lighting, even inside, the flashing windows. Can we even talk about the windows and how you can move the curtains? Beautiful. You can look outside, the scenery moves. It's not really properly scenery, but it moves like how scenery normally would, okay? Yeah. Thunderstorms, you know, just the dimensions when you're walking outside. What I could say, the camera angles, I would want one closer, because I know like the really far away one, that's like from the original game, but the closer up one, that's New Leaf, maybe Wild World, I don't really remember. But I wish there could be one that could be even closer. I don't know, you could be running along, not like the whole villager filling up the screen, but just like one that's parallel to his eyesight. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so back to the music, because it's depressing. I don't know about you, but those first few weeks, because I know a lot of people did time travel and I didn't really know about it, so I spent loads of time when I could have just been really excelling in the game, but I didn't do time travel, so I had to wait the day for Blathers to get his together. I had to collect all the materials. The start out, they really rinsed the materials thing and then nothing. Okay, you get new recipes, but the recipes all whack. Can I just say that? The only key recipes are the fruit ones, because fruit furniture is the only furniture I rate, period. That and the iron furniture, because the benches are cute. If you want some type of river and then have seating, the benches are perfect for that. But all of those other furniture, what are they? They look like they belong on a patio, fam. Not even a patio, because not my patio. I wouldn't have that furniture, I wouldn't. It drained my soul. Like, I spent hours just collecting stuff. There were so many trees on the island. I was like, oh my days, I can't look up there, you know? It just took so long to even progress. And I don't know if they really thought they were doing something with that. Like, they were like, oh, they're really going to appreciate what they've got because they really earned it. No, because people time travel. I get it. Most of the Animal Crossing franchise, like, you have to wait each day for something to happen. If you order something, if you buy something, if you send, I don't know, wait for it to get delivered to your house. Yeah, all of that. But That was just drawn out. I was like, oh my days. All to get KK Slider to perform, and it wasn't even in a venue. It was on your town hall patio. Get out. Get out. Oh my, how was it? Was it 4 stars? Fam, I don't even know. And then KK ain't even that cute either. Like, hello? You really thought you were good at singing? Okay. Okay. Just some ghetto stools set out in front of your town hall. What, so Tom Nook can enjoy what he hasn't earned? Always saying, I'm so glad we're in partnership. We were never in partnership. We were never in partnership. I've solely, single-handedly funded this whole island. Can you imagine that? The whole infrastructure. And no one pays tax there. I solely funded that island. I built this island, okay? Tom Nook and his posse just arrived there, bro. I built that island. Oh God, no cat, no Yankee with no brim. Ooh. What did Isabel's complaints do? What did they actually do? Oh, I thought I was gonna go on like a kind of theme kind of thing. I'm just gonna throw them out there. What did Isabel's complaints actually do? I'm talking to her like, yeah, I'm really gonna get this island out of here. I say, I don't really like what they're wearing. Come next day, they're wearing Tom Nook's merch. Huh? Do you think that was cute? I don't even like your clothes, bro. Just kick them off. You don't get the message, kick them off. What's Isabel talking about? I'm so stern. No, you're not. You're a cute dog. You don't do nothing. I'm the only one that does stuff around here. As long as I air that villager. But even then, someone could ruin it. Someone could visit my island and talk to that villager. What I've done several times to my brother. LOL. Now, just talking about the villagers in general, there are no activities to do with them. Sorry, this thing's so annoying, man. I just want it to be back. So, in the old games, sorry I'm comparing it. Sorry if you didn't play the old games. You missed out. You can still play them. You can still buy second-hand game consoles and deep how trash this game is. So, you can't play hide and seek with them, bury treasure. You don't run errands as frequently as you used to. You know, like they'd be like, oh, give this to Peanut for me, thank you. No. And they don't even ask for bugs anymore or fish. You can't collect anything for them anymore. It's just like, what are you there for? To do Tai Chi and yoga and lifting weights and eating sandwiches and running like Naruto and showing your little paws. For what? For what? Okay, so you're sweeping up the patio. That's outside. The town hall patio, that's outside. Why are you, ooh, for the 5th time today? There wasn't even any wind, babes. What are you sweeping? Because you know there's nothing to do. That's it. That is it. Oh, my days. Why can't we have sandwiches like them? Why can't we walk around and go nom nom and eat sandwiches like they can? Do you know how rude that is? My brother was like, I literally just want to sit down at a table and eat a burger or eat a sandwich. You know what I mean? Just. But no, instead, can I just say, my villager would be so skinny in real life. Like, she eats 2 pears a week. No, only peaches because I don't waste all of the other fruit. Peaches are my town's fruit. I only make her eat peaches when I want her to dig up stuff. That's it. That's it. And then I poo the rest out in my toilet. God, that's taken care of. Shut up. They still don't pay for shit. So I was talking to my friend, shout out Daniela. We were just talking. And she was like, yo, I'm over this bridge. These islanders, these villagers, they paid like 20,000 bells towards a 200,000 bridge. I'm not paying for their shit no more. I'm done. I'm literally done. Yeah, they don't pay for nothing. They don't pay for nothing on that island. When I give them a gift, they're like, oh, accept 586 bells. What am I meant to do with that? What am I meant? Fam, I could earn that with 1 bug. Are you actually continuing on with the topic of villagers? In the old Animal Crossing, I keep comparing it because I'm like, isn't every game meant to be consecutively better? Even if this whole New Horizons, it's a new concept to build an island. You built it from scratch. Everything around you, you've made. You've friggin' terraformed it. Okay, yeah. But this fat island now, I have to go searching in everyone's house for 1 villager. I can't get a microphone and shout, Maple, and she's like over here, and the speech bubble gets bigger when I go closer to her, because that's what happened in the old game. No, that wasn't a new idea. That's what happened in the old game. So I don't understand why they don't do it now. Man, they had it set in that other game, I'm telling you. The only thing they needed was terraforming, and New Leaf would be perfect. Terraforming and a selection of skin tones, because y'all got me messed up. Every time I go onto my old New Leaf, I open the door and a little white character comes out and scares me. So I'm like, that's not me. That's not me, but it is me. No one visits my house anymore. You know, I used to be cleaning up or something, rearranging my room, and then I get a knock on the door. Oh my days, it's Octavian. Hi Estes. I just popped round, thought you could use a visit. So thoughtful and so lovely. Now no one visits me except cockroaches sometimes. So I love a good stomp session, like resurrecting them to the sky and thing. But why does no one else visit me except the people that I make come to my island? You know I live on a mountaintop. You know I have a mansion, so why are you not visiting? Why? Is it because you can't climb the ramps? I don't get it. The cute stuff that villagers do, it's very limited, and it's getting old, and it's getting real musty real quick. Their conversations become very limited. They're not as in-depth as those other games. Sorry, can we actually just deep talk about Animal Crossing? Sorry, can we actually just deep that? I'm passionate about this game. They're very, very boring. The only conversations that I have are, you know, those character types, they're either greedy or the foodie ones. You know, the ones that are always like, oh, thanks for giving me a new shirt. My other one got custard on it. The bug jokes make me cackle. Like, he's like, you know, they're working on the little workbench in their house. I can't talk now, don't have time to clean. And I'm like, what are you making? And they were like, the bugs whispered me a new recipe through the floorboards. Kill, like, what? Whoever thought of this, why are you not spreading the same energy towards everyone else? All I hear about the jocks. Yo, bro, you jogged yet? The freaking pop singer ones. Oh my days, I'm gonna hit big. The grumpy ones. Those are kind of cute. When they call you kiddo, you know? Or they're like, hey, don't knock anything over in my house. That's a thoughtful one. Do you know what I mean? The book reading ones. Kiki, what? Why have you told me for the 5th time? Have you donated your fossils? No. My museum's full. Why are you still asking me that? Just a side note on that whole museum fossil thing. Blathers needs to shut up. You know, he actually guilt trips me into listening to his whole fat conversation about what? I've completed my fossils in my museum, so why are you asking me? Oh, I should, oh my God. Just hold down B and thank me. The conversations between the villagers themselves are so dead. They don't even ask for your input anymore. And I feel really, like, you're gonna just let me stand there in your conversation. You're not gonna involve me. You're not getting involved? Wow, okay, cool. I haven't paid for this whole infrastructure. It's actually cool. Money. How am I supposed to make it? Listen, I know how to make it. I have all of my rooms in my house now. They're pretty well, they're very put together. You know, I have an S rank on my Happy Homes Academy. Deep, how long that took me to actually save up. Like, I just did the normal thing. Do you know what I mean? Caught bugs, fish, fruit. You know, I planted bare fruit trees. I didn't really go to islands. I have like 40,000 Nook miles. I don't go to islands that much. Do you know what I mean? I honestly don't know how I got that money. Maybe it was from the money tree, but even then that's only like 30 grand a day for £1 million like, do you know what I mean? I honestly don't know how I got it, but it wasn't turnips. This whole visiting other people's islands thing, it's made everyone turn turnip crazy. And I'm pretty sure people were doing it before in the other game, because turnips existed way back when anyway. But now, since this game is so big, so is the turnip market. And now people are charging mad amounts of money, mad Nook mile, like, what? PewDiePie, his whole house just full of turnips. I'm like, what are you actually doing? Like, once you get a certain amount of money in that game, what now? Do you know what I mean? Actually, you can move a lot of stuff around with just loads of money. You could just make a perfect island. It's very easy to waste that money though, can I just say? Again, I've never sold a turnip in my life, and I have all 5 of my rooms. Haven't paid off the last loan, but I've got $1 million in the bank, so wish me luck. There are no high value like fish or bugs these days. Throwback to New Leaf, sorry, but you could go to an island where the high value fish and bugs were there year round because the island was always in the summer. You could catch Goliath beetles, Hercules beetles, golden stags, elephant, I don't even know, atlas, whale sharks, great whites, hammerheads. All of those fish that I'm naming, 10,000 minimum. Oh, 8,000 minimum. You could be paying off your loan in no time. No time. 10 trips there, a million bells. But I guess that's why people do the turnip trade, but I don't even get that yet. The turnip trade might be the new island. It is the new island, I guess. But also people are doing up scorpion and tarantula catching. Unless you're really good at that, you're not going to get a lot of money out of that. That's going to be a lot of your time wasted for a whole pocket full of tarantulas, okay? And okay, you're going to earn what? 200,000, I would say. Because how many slots are in your pocket once you've upgraded it? Do you know what I mean? I'm just going to say a few honourable mentions before I get on to my last page of complaints. The Mario intertextuality. If you don't know what that means, here's the definition here, okay? The only time that we get that is when we hit rocks. That's it. It makes me sad. Rossetti's shouting at my ass for not saving my... Now he's just flying helicopters. I don't even think that's him. I don't know what these updates are gonna be, but personally, I think Nintendo's getting comfy. They see like how successful the game is without all of the promised updates they were gonna do, and they're like, okay, cool, we can just keep it like that. Because now they're probably just going to do, they've done Red's update. They're probably just going to do event updates now. They're not going to do actual proper game updates. Like, improving what the villagers say. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, RIP mangoes, durians and bananas. All of the fruits that were in New Leaf. Shout out Katrina. Those daily fortunes were my life. They weren't even daily. But when you saw that tent in the plaza, fam, I was sprinting. Also the Dream Suite, that was the wave. Like all of those videos. Shout out Ica Town, is that it? That was a mad video, but it was so interesting. Just seeing, not having to destroy anyone's place. No one has to open their gates for no one. You can just go there if you're registered in the Dream Suite. Beautiful. Also, you don't have to pay money. You don't have to pay money to go to other people's towns. Yeah, Nintendo, I see that slimy move you did. Snaky. House gyroids. You know, hear a little dong. Just a little cute little noise when I enter the, do you know what I mean? Just to know that I'm not the only one in my house. So now I'm gonna go on to tools, because I think that's it. Oh no, bodily functions, you know, shout out tripping, falling down on your knees in the rain, King Tut mask, sneezing in the rain, you know, if you don't have an umbrella or anything, you had no protective clothes, you all damp and you're like, achoo. So cute, so cute. Tools and recipes and all of that stuff. Who came up with the idea to make gold tools breakable? Like, okay, cool, make it realistic. Tools break, you know, you have to replace them. But gold, like, I have to waste a fat gold nugget on a slingshot that's only gonna last, what, 500 turns, is it? That's not a lot, because if you know how much I play, you know that's like just nothing to me. Recipes, they shouldn't be allowed to repeat them in your town. If you're going up to your villager in their cute little house and they're banging away on their thing like pow 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 pow, and you're like, oh my days, what are you making? Why are you telling me a recipe I already know? Why are you making that again? I swear you've made that before. I swear you made a log stool before. Why are you making it again? You need to make multiple. For why? And why is it the only time you're making something, you're making it again? And you don't even have it in your house. I get it, if you gave me something new every single time, I would have collected all of them in like a year. I've already finished my fossils, like, just give me recipes, come on, give me. Who told me to put that behind my ear? Most of the furniture, as I said before, looks like it belongs outside on cement in someone's garden patio. Why does the log... I think I'm just getting bad recipes, honestly. I just feel targeted. I really do. The town visitors, labelle. I've always liked... I just love clothes. So in Animal Crossing, when I could just hoard clothes that I don't have in real life, that's essentially the reason why I have the game. I mean, it's not, but like, it's one of my favorite features. So LaBelle, her visits are always appreciated. She gives me rare clothing, you know, discounts in her sister's shop, kind of a pyramid scheme, but we're gonna move on from that. She gives me her LaBelle label. It's very Hicks, I always like him visiting. He gives exclusive shoes, allegedly. I'm pretty sure I've seen some of the shoes he sells in the Able Sisters shop, but we're not gonna talk about that. What more do you want to say except from the trash Cockney accent? What are these Japanese people playing out? Surely they have English regulators to be like, yo, that's not how we talk, but cool. But cool. Like, why is he wearing that? You know, I imagine him to speak with an Australian accent because, oh, anyway. And Leaf has always been creepy to me. I didn't even know his eyes were grey till like I looked at a picture. Ugh. Ever since I saw that video of that sloth moving, ugh. I always buy shrubs from him to make like bushes, even though you can make them like physically, like make them. There's a recipe, but I mean, I have the recipe, but I prefer to just plant hedges and stuff because they're just cute. They're cuter. Moving on from the people that visit, we're going to talk about the shops that are already there. The Nook, I don't remember what it's called. I have this I don't know. They better upgrade it again, otherwise I'm gonna be a little bit pressed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be a little bit pressed. Also, Able Sisters sell their sisters' clothes, so why is she gifting me stuff? It's not even like it's rare, but we move. I just want to know what you guys think about the selection in the Nooklings stop. The antique furniture, I'm collecting it. The cute furniture, I'm collecting it. Rattan furniture, I'm collecting it. Every single piece of furniture I'm collecting. I don't know what to think about it. It's just kind of trash. Very bad. The Able Sisters, it feels like a boutique. That place does not feel like a shop. It feels like what they had in that tent for about 2 months ago, but now it's in a big wooden shack. It's literally Nook's Cranny with paint on it. I like what they do with the little, you know, the little summer shells at the entrance, and they have the little surfboard. Why do I have the same surfboard every single day? Why do you give me a new surfboard? I had to go to my brother's town to get a new surfboard to make a selection on my beach because I just wasn't having it. Yeah, I was just thinking about the house and how you can't expand the rooms individually. You only have the option to add rooms. I need bigger rooms. I don't know if they might update that. I don't know if that's already a thing and I'm just being stupid. That's pretty much it. I just want to say I do like the game. It's okay. It's not amazing. New Leaf still has my heart. If those two games could just combine, because I know you're supposed to be on an island, they're not supposed to be really a civilization, but there is now. So we should be able to build it up, and it can't always just be a ghetto island. Like, I don't know what they want the end result to be. A lot of people have made road designs in their island. And I've already filmed a house tour again, because filming a house tour, it's just stress. So imagine filming a whole island tour. I wish I could, but I have a light, so this can only record like 30 seconds each time, and most of the time I forget to record every 30 seconds, and then the end result just turns out all jiggity juk juk, so it's really annoying. But I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, I just really put my heart and soul into this. I probably have more things to complain about, but I just can't really remember them right now. But for my next video on this, I want to do a positive things on what I like about this game. There's a baby cry. You know those screechy cries? Like they're throwing a tantrum. Like, has your child not grown up? Do you not just... Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Follow my Instagram. I don't know if you want to follow my Twitter. I kind of just retweet better stuff. I don't really talk on it, to be honest. So there's that. And yeah, thanks for watching. Love you lots. Bye.